Ruining Ontario's economy, one step at a time. I'm Lilley with TheRebel.media. So Kathleen Wynne has decided she needs another revenue tool, meaning another way to take money out of our pockets. What's the plan this time? Well, there are these high-occupancy vehicle lanes in and around Toronto. They were expanded for the PanAm Games, the games that not many people went to. They appeared on highways all throughout southern Ontario. And I got to tell you, on a recent trip, a guy with 4 kids, guess what? I used them a lot. You got 6 people in a van, you're going to use the high-occupancy vehicle lanes. Not a problem. Beautiful. You're able to sail through. Well, now Kathleen Wynne's saying she's going to make them toll lanes. Instead of HOV, they'll be HOT, high-occupancy toll. You either have to have a certain number of people in the car or you're going to pay a toll on a regular highway in Ontario. That's right, highways that have already been paid for with taxes, you're going to pay more. Why? Because she needs the revenue tool to pay for that $130 billion worth of infrastructure that she is promising to spend, even though she doesn't have the money. The $130 billion worth of infrastructure that helps Standard & Poor's downgrade Ontario's credit rating. This is the latest step in Kathleen Wynne's economic policies hurting the province. Now, I've told you, we've started the campaign, OntarioNotGreece.ca, to try and call for the spending, the borrowing to be brought in line, to make the province right again, align it on a sane fiscal path. This is another example of why that needs to be done. When you've got a province that is already failing economically, that is not doing well, and then you're going to add to it a price on carbon. You're going to add to it the Ontario Retirement Pension Plan costs onto employers. You're going to add to commuters toll roads on roads that are already paid for. And then if you're not willing to pay the toll, shrink the amount of space they can use to get to work. That's a recipe for further gridlock and economic disaster. This is not a plan for a prosperous Ontario. This is a plan for taking Ontario further down the road to Greece. It's why we are asking for your help. Each day, there seems to be another example of Kathleen Wynne's bad economic policies. This is just the latest example. So we need your help. OntarioNotGreece.ca is the petition you've got to sign. Make sure that you take that petition and then email it to 5 of your friends who you know are going to be annoyed by Kathleen Wynne's economic policies, the kind that have driven out 300,000 manufacturing jobs since the Ontario Liberals came to power more than a decade ago. Send it to people who are fed up with their hydro bills going through the roof. Send it to people who are tired of gas taxes that gouge them and then we're told that we've got to pay for our roads again. Send it to anyone who doesn't want to have their pocket picked anymore. So send it, post it to Facebook, share it with people, and sign the petition. Get it out there and help us get our radio ads on the air. This is important, folks. This is yet another example. High occupancy toll lanes. This is another example of a policy that will only take Ontario down a road to economic ruin and eventually down the road to Greece.